Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Girlie, and today is an exciting day because I am finally going to be going over the new expansion pack of Royalty and Legacy, and I've been waiting for this for a while, so I'm like super excited. I am going to go over what is involved in the expansion pack as well as the bundle if you guys got that for yourself or if you plan on doing so. I also want to just forewarn you that I am a little sick, so my voice is a little off and I've been sniffling. So if you hear that occasionally or a bit too much, please forgive me. I'm trying to really hone in on this without sounding terrible. So please just show me a little grace and we will get through this. We will get through this as seamlessly as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna just go over the little pop-ups that you get on the homepage before you start playing your game when you get a new pack, an expansion pack, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna do for the Royalty and Legacy one, and then I'm also going to involve what you get with each kit that you bought for the bundle. So starting with Royalty and Legacy, it says your family, your legacy, build up prestige, maintain unity, and be the powerhouse family everyone wants to keep up with. But remember, elevated status means elevated drama. Claim your crown. Many worlds can be kingdoms, but only one sim world can wear the crown. Shape your kingdom, best your rivals, and maybe woo a noble frog as you climb to the top. I have heard a little bit about the frog from people that have already played the game, got early access and whatever. And it seems like a fun concept, and I totally understand they're doing it for the like fantasy vibes. But I have not played, obviously. I've just kind of dabbled a little bit today, just seeing where things are so that I can do this video. But I'm very excited to figure out what everything is and find everything and explore with you. So hopefully I can find out about that noble frog, but we'll see how it goes. Do it for the plot. Forbidden loves and secret children are just a few situations that can become saucy scandals. I cannot believe that they involved that. That is amazing. I told you in my last Let's Play video that I wanted more drama, and this is exactly the kind of drama I was talking about. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. When faced with a scandal, Sims can apologize, atone, wait it out, or deny everything. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. I cannot wait. Your kingdom awaits. Ondarion is a world with rich history and powerful dynasties where opulence is around every corner. With an empty throne, the stage is set and the stories are yours to tell. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. You have no idea how badly I've been wanting to do this video. So I'm stoked that we're here. And I was kind of surprised that that was all that was on the page. I did copy, or I took a picture of the screen earlier when I first started the game because I knew that I wouldn't wait until now. So there's that one. And then we're also gonna now go through the Regal Treasures digital content. So I believe that is for the pre-order that you get that. So you end up getting Under the Stars Lantern, illuminate your romantic evenings or decadent family get-togethers with this ornate lantern. Place it freestanding or snap it to a table so it can preside over all sorts of scintillating mealtime conversations. That is probably going to be one of my favorite updates, is being able to snap things to a table. I have been kind of wanting that for a while, actually. It just makes things simpler, and I feel like it'll probably make it look better. So fingers crossed that it actually works because Sims has been known to kind of flop a little bit. So Enemies to lovers practice dummy. This is going to be fun. Perfect your swordsmanship with some old friends or enemies on this practice dummy, featuring Grim, the tragic clown, and a rather sociable looking bunny. So you get to choose what your practice dummy looks like. So I think it would be cool to have a Grim one. Or if you really hate social money, you can do the sociable looking bunny. I think that would be fun. But I haven't really had any dealings with the tragic clown in a really long time, so I try not to go near that. The last one is a crown of leaves and sparkles. A crown fit for the main character. Live out your Sim's best romantasy life with the sparkling botanical beauty. And I actually created a Sim family for this video, so they're kind of like my models for this, for the clothing. And I looked at the crowns, and this one, obviously I did see it in there, and it's really, really cute. But I feel like it would be best if you were trying to do like a, let's say, an elf royal family. I don't know. It just seems like it would go well with like woodland elves if you're a Lord of the Rings fan like I am. But a lot of people aren't, so I get it. Okay, the next thing I am going to go over is the silver screen style kit. So they do give you some new jewelry, a faux fur trimmed coat and sleek shoes, in addition to gowns and suits that create classic silhouettes. And then they also have something that says, look the part, embody an unstoppable persona, dress for the moment you discover a scandal, reveal your secret plot, or get away with your prize. These are dramatic looks for when you want to feel iconic. So I think I'm trying to remember which ones belong to which, but the ones that I did see actually looked pretty nice. So we're going to go over that soon. But before we do that, we're going to go over the last kit for the bundle, which is Tea Time Solarium Kit. And this one involves an actual tea party. So it's going to be really cute. It says it requires a beautiful space, good conversation, and of course, tea, as well as other refreshments. This collection features a delicate tea set and treat tray that are both functional and lovely to look at, as well as a new banquet table. So we are getting some goodies in this one, guys. And from the picture that is right here, beautiful, beautiful tray. And I can kind of see the banquet table, but it's hard to see. We'll have to do it in game. But the last thing that they have for the Tea Time Solarium kit is that they are bringing in windowed walls, a flowering trellis, and a discreet rock-shaped speaker, so that like if you do it outside, you can have a really nice way to hide your speaker from the guests that you have over. So all of that being said, this is a good amount of things to get for this Royalty and Legacy expansion pack. So super excited to try all of this out, but we haven't even got to the good stuff. The next thing we're going to go over is the world map so that you guys can see how Ondarion looks. And let me just tell you, I don't have a mod for like making this map look nice because it just came out. So you're going to see what it looks like in real time. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, so this is Ondarion. It is a beautiful map. Unfortunately, there aren't very many empty lots. There was one, but I already put a family down. It's the family that I'm going to be using. So we'll see how that goes. But I think, okay, so this one is residential. 64 by 64 is not bad. This one was 30 by 20. And then there was also, where was the other one? I know, oh, right here. The Sankofa residence, which is 30 by 20. So I think there's one in each section, in each district. So I'm going to go over each district and then we can go from there. I can also explain that there are some new venue types. So I will go over those as well because I did a little bit of research on it just so that I could update you guys if you guys wanted to know. So starting with Bellacord. class, opulence, and elegance. In Bellacord, everything is romantic, beautiful, and crazy expensive. With a long history rooted in chivalry and court drama, there's no better place to savor every aspect of the elite lifestyle. Just don't get too carried away and end up doing something scandalous. Gossip is sharp and travels fast here, and in Bellacord, there's no greater sin than a tainted image. So basically, they are goody two shoes that are romantic. So the best thing about this district is the comeback of the Caps, if this will go, and the Montes. We have not seen them for so long, guys. I am so excited that they're back, and they're right next door to each other, so that's going to be interesting. Lots of drama. So I cannot wait to play them. I have a feeling it's going to be crazy. So there's that. And then, oh, also we have apartment complexes. I forgot. So there's one here in Bella Cord, and then there's one right here. And this is Dembel, I think it's called. So also right here we have a lounge, but I mean, you can change that if you want to in your game. And we're going to go to the next section, like I had talked about, Dambel. And this one, I think this is kind of based off of African royalty, but I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am. I don't want to, make anybody upset, but it looked like that from the trailer. But again, correct me if I'm wrong. Dambel, known for its vibrant streets, communal spaces, and a strong tradition of painting and crafting. Dambel is a warm and welcoming place. Don't be misled by its no-frills exterior. This is an extremely wealthy neighborhood. They just don't like to flaunt it here. After all, the greatest of Dambel traditions is for everyone in its community to share with each other. That is such a sweet sentiment. I actually really like that they have all the money in the world, but they don't flaunt it. That is so nice. And that it's like a big community there. So that's going to be interesting to see. So this is our main royal family for this district, the Durongs. And from the trailer, they looked amazing. So I'm very excited to try them out as well. But we do have a community market, which I did some research on this, and apparently if you go, it literally is like a market. They will have people selling their goods at stalls, and there's going to be a lot of people there supposedly. So I'm going to have to kind of do my own thing and see if I can visit while we're recording here. So I'm hoping that it works. But the last time they said that stuff would be packed with Sims and all that, they were not truthful. So let's keep our fingers crossed. The next thing we have is a hardcover. So it's called a back room, and this is one of the new venue types. So what this essentially is that it's a day and night type of thing. So during the day, it's just this normal home that you have. And then at night, or I think it might be able to become a business too, if I'm not mistaken. But at nighttime, this is essentially a speakeasy. So there's like a secret door that you can put in there, or any type of secret something to hide this place away. But it's like a club and a bar that you can hide at night. I think that's just so cool that they involved that. And I'm wondering if it's because like maybe it's frowned upon to dance and drink in their society, but I don't know. I just think that's a nice little touch, and I'm very excited to try it out. All right, and our last district of Ondarion is Verdemar, or Verdemar? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to say Verdemar. So fierce and untamed like its people, Verdemar is a place of bold contrasts. Rowdy pirates and educated nobles have both called it home throughout history. What may seem like an odd clash from the outside is in truth a peaceful marriage of cultures. Indeed, it is almost impossible to find a noble family without pirate ancestors here. Wow, that's kind of cool, actually. I didn't read these before I played, so this is really cool. To this day, this is a place for the adventurous and the outcasts, where the strong and the savvy earn the most respect. So this is kind of like a melting pot area, which is so, so cool. I love that they have like a pirate background. That just seems really cool. So, oh, there was also one here. Did I mention this one earlier? 2020? 20 by 20? Anyway, I have my people here in this location, so it's going to be fun. But the main royal family here is Thebe, and I'm going to be playing them a little bit today to kind of give you guys an overview of what is involved. But we also have a bar here, which is going to be fun. And then we also have a couple other families here that one of them is royal. So this family is actually related to this family. I looked at their family tree. So very interesting. I don't know exactly if there's any other relatives somewhere else. I didn't fully go into it, but with all of that being said, guys, I think we can finally start getting into gameplay and what is involved in that. But I think I'm going to first do the cast stuff. But I did want to show you, if you guys have any other questions regarding the game, just go to the lessons and go to royalty and legacy, and it'll have everything for you. It goes from secret passageways to swordsmanship skills, and then you get the family tree updates, dynasties, noble career, literally everything your heart desires. Like, if you have a question, it'll be there. Okay, guys, we are here with my model for the day, Jaina Barrow, and I made her specifically for this. So I even put her in the world because I liked her so much. So she is going to be modeling all of these stuff from the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack. So I'm going to try and go over as much as possible. So let me just go to the second portion here. So what I did see starting out was for styled looks, we get one styled look, and it's based off of the Dambel province. So it's really cute. You can get different color swatches for it. And I feel like it's going to be really weird. It's going to be really weird having her wear stuff like this because it just doesn't seem right. But this is literally just to showcase what is involved. So please don't get upset at me. Okay, so we've got multiple clothes in this new expansion pack, and I am so, so excited. So there's a couple things in here that do not have color swatches, so you just need to remember that when you go in. So I think that this one is more for the school system that they have there, because that's what it reminds me of. It looks like a school uniform. So I could be wrong, and it could just be something cutesy, but it doesn't have any color swatches, so that makes it seem more like a school uniform just because they're very uniform. So I'm assuming, only assuming. So if you guys like that, go for it. It is adorable, actually. I think it's cute, but again, I wish that there were color swatches, but that's just me. The next one is this little number. It is a romper style, and it is sleeveless and adorable, and it comes in multiple swatches, so you can have as many to choose from as the other thing that we saw. Well, actually, I think there's a little more in this one because they have plain swatches as well, but it's very cute. I kind of like it. If I ever make a sim that's for that district, I will definitely try these styles out. The next one is so cool. It reminds me of a rogue, but I also think it has to do with a pirate. The only issue I have with this, this is another one that doesn't have a color swatch, but I don't like the fact that the hair is gone. Like, it looks like she's bald. So that's my grievance, but everything else is really good. I just don't understand why it doesn't have a color swatch, but you know what? I don't care. It's a good color and it looks amazing. The thing is, like, her cleavage is popping. So I'm so excited for this. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one. And I'm going to be completely honest. I originally thought that this was a robe because it just kind of gives those vibes. But apparently it's supposed to be like a nice dress. So my bad. I did not mean for that to happen. But it does have some very neutral colors. But it also has some of the deeper colors too. So that's nice. It's a nice change. So... And it's not even ugly colors. I'm actually happy with the colors that they chose. Like this blush color. Oh, so cute. If you get it with a perfect pair of heels, I think that it would look amazing. You also have to be good with pairing necklaces and stuff like that. So it'll look really good regardless. Okay, so this one originally I thought was like a butler outfit, but I don't think that's the case because I played a tiny bit and there was no butler system aside from the one that there already was that you could hire as a service, but I think this is just a normal, like, formal outfit, but it can also be used as an everyday one. So I don't know exactly, but I believe there's two different ones, but the other one is in the formal section. So I think this one is the one without an undershirt underneath the vest, but the other one has a shirt. So I'll show you that a little later on, but I think this one's cute, and it's got color swatches for this too, which is nice. And again, it has the neutrals and it has the lights and darks, so it's very nice. And I think that it would be nice to have if you wanted your girlies to kind of have more of a masculine look to them. It just works really well. Here's another dress that I am obsessed with, and I don't know exactly why. I just think it looks so pretty. It's very... What is the thing I'm looking for? The word I'm looking for is kind of like secretary, if that makes sense. Like, that's what it's giving right now. And I don't know why. But it's a really cute outfit. And again, the color swatches, so nice. I think that it kind of reminds me of just your typical rich girl, you know, wearing stuff like this, especially the lighter colors. Because I've come to notice that a lot of rich people, at least the ones that are on TV, tend to wear a lot of colors like this, like a lot of beiges, a lot of blushes, a lot of like champagne-y colors, anything that's light. It just looks clean, I guess is the right word, but still a fantastic look. I am in love with this. This one is my all-time favorite out of this entire pack. Like, guys, it is so stinking cute. I love it so much. And her boobs are popping again. It is so good. And the colors are stinking cute. She looks like a little picnic blanket. It's so cute. But it's nice because they also have the solid colors, so you don't have to do the picnic looking color. The plaid. But I think it's cute with it. It just looks like the best sundress ever. I am obsessed with it. This one kind of reminds me of a wedding dress. I'm not gonna lie. I like that their little detail in the back is like, I think it says zipper. I can't fully tell what that is because I can't get close enough to it, but it's a nice little detail. I think it's cute. And again, the color swatches really work. But this kind of looks like one of those dresses you would wear to a tea party. And yeah, those are really cute, actually. I have a thing for the yellow ones for some reason. And the mint. The mint's really cute too. But I think this would be the perfect dress to wear for a tea party or a luncheon or something. It is stinking adorable. Now here is where we get into the things I'm not sure about this model wearing, but we are doing it for the sake of the content, and it doesn't mean anything. It is literally just a model. So we're going to get through this as much as possible. I think that this is gorgeous. Like, it fits her frame so well. And the shirt, I think it's not really a shirt because it's technically a dress, but the top portion of it, the bodice, I guess you could say, is a really cool design. And I like that the one sleeve is just like jutting out. It is so cool. But you can have the entire outfit like that, the same color, or you can just do the plain bottom. But all of the designs for this are just immaculate. Like, oh my gosh, look at that, like, emerald color. They're so good. Yeah, they kind of ate with these. I'm not gonna lie. Dang. It is beautiful. Now this one, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. I don't know what it is. I think it might be this chest piece. It just looks kind of weird to me. And it might just be on her that it looks weird. But I don't know. There's just something about it. It kind of looks like she put a bra on over it. But yeah, it could just be my model. I don't know. I even tried doing the different swatches. And I think this one looks better because it goes with the rest of the illusion or the rest of the design. I think it just stands out too much when it's plain. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But it's still cute though. I'm just gonna say that it's not my favorite, but it still kind of eats. So it's cool because it's only on the front though. It doesn't show up on the back. And it's a long skirt. I really like it. I think it's cute regardless. And then the flared sleeves. Amazing. Okay, this one is my second favorite dress. Like, this is giving milkmaid. Or what are those called? The barmaids or whatever in Germany that wear those corsets that look way too tight but are amazingly gorgeous. Like, oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this look. I love the design on the bodice, and her hips just flare out on the skirt. It is so pretty. So this is the main one. And then, let me back out a little bit. Then we got some pink. And then like the teal. Oh my God. And with a gold moment, like, please. I am obsessed with this too. I think this one's one of my favorites, but the first one was also really, really good. I think she may have like maybe a skirt underneath that is like flaring out her hips, because that's what it kind of looks like, but obviously you can't tell because it's Sims. So, but the colors are so stinking pretty. Like, I feel that the burgundy color just really works well with this and a lot of the other things that they did on here. It just looks really good. Okay, so I don't want this to sound mean because it's not mean at all in my mind. It's literally just an observation, but this kind of reminds me of a muumuu. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like a really big dress that you wear as like a nightgown or just a lounge dress, like lounging around the house. So a lot of people wear those. My grandma wore one a lot and she loved it. So it's not a negative thing. It just kind of reminds me of that. Maybe it's just the shape. I don't know. But it looks like it could kind of be some sort of sleepwear or loungewear, like I said. So it's very cutesy. That color right there is beautiful. I love that. And I can't tell if there's going to be like pockets in here or if it's literally just extra fabric. But I like the idea. I'm feeling the vibe. I love it. The gold and the white. Oh my gosh. And then they've got the cool designs. It's kind of hard to see her figure there though, because it's a little distracting, but When you see it on this with these designs, it's better. Yeah, it is so cute. I love it. I understand why they added this one though, because you still want to have the other provinces too, but I think it's just a little harder to see her figure that way, just because it's so flat in the front. Okay, so this dress right here is essentially just the dumbbell version, or dumbbell, however you pronounce it, version of the dress right here that we already went over. So it looks different because of the designs that it has on it. It almost looks like a completely different dress. So it is very nice though. I do like the color swatches on here. It's very like summery, like I said, like a spring or summer dress. They're so cute. And all of the bodices on here really do look like they're very form-fitting, which is nice because I've always been a fan of dresses that are tighter in the top and then flare out at the bottom. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's, I don't know, it's a nice design or a nice style. Okay, here's another dumbbell version of a dress. It was based off of this one, the one that I thought was a robe. So I think it has the same coloring. Yeah, this all looks the same. But it's nice that they have them for like every article of clothing that they had in this pack. So I like that they gave people that option. And then we have this little number, which is based off of this one. And the same color swatches again, which are still eating. They have a nice variety. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with them. I really like this one. This one's cool. Okay, now this dress right here reminds me of a dress that we already got in a previous, was that a pack or a kit? I don't remember. I think it was a pack. I think it might have been the, oh, what was that one? The celebrity one? If I remember correctly. It looks very similar to this. I think there's obviously a few differences because they're not going to do the same exact one over and over, but very similar. I can see them doing that. But the back is super nice. I always love a low dipped back. And then the sleeves have that little point to them, which is very like Renaissance-y. I think that's the time frame that I'm thinking of. And very see-through in the front here. You can kind of see her cleavage right there, but that's okay. And it does come up a little bit on the neck, so I'm okay with that. Honestly, I really am okay with that. Also, I think I'm going to get rid of the jewelry so that you guys don't have to worry about it. Okay. Here's another favorite. I know I keep saying favorite, but these, I think I have like a top 3. Or no, top 4. This one is really adorable. It is giving Romeo and Juliet. That's what it reminds me of. And it makes sense because of the caps and all them. Like, it is so cute. It has that little, what do you call this type of sleeve? I forgot what it's called. It's like a flare, not flared. I can't think. Like a puffy sleeve. I know there's a better term for it, but I personally cannot think of it. I'm not good with that terminology, so forgive me. But it looks like it's kind of a tulle skirt on this dress. And then they have the very similar, like, embroidery on the top that they did with the other ones. So this is another good one. I really do like this one. Has some pretty colors, even though they're a little hard to see on some of them. Like the pink almost doesn't look pink. So I don't know what it is, but it still is adorable. And then you change the design at the top. The black is really nice too. This almost looks like a wedding dress, and I'm sure it can be used as one. So if you want, do it. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. It's going to be amazing regardless. It looks beautiful. Here is my number 4. This one, when I saw it, my mouth dropped. I was so ecstatic. Like, look at this thing. She looks like a knight that wants to go to battle. Like, she is ready for war. Look at her fingers, those like partial glove looking things that make it look like she has claws. I love it. And then her chainmail, I guess you could call it, looks like feathers. So she's essentially a crow. Um the corset looks amazing. The shoulder what are those called? Shoulder pad type things? I don't even know what it's called. But it just looks so good. Oh my gosh. How I don't even know how one would step into this to dress for this, but I am okay with it. That dress that goes on underneath it as well. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. I am so obsessed with this one. And it looks good in like all of the colors. It is so beautiful. And then you can obviously change the color of the metal. The red and gold. I'm not even a fan of gold, but it looks beautiful on this. I don't know. Even this one. Ugh. She looks like an angel. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I didn't notice this before. It's like a gradient or almost like a fading of color. It looks so good. Oh, guys, I told you they ate with this. They ate down. Oh my god. Okay, and this is our last dress, and or for the everyday dress, I should say. It looks beautiful. I actually really like it. The I can't keep saying V drop because that's not right. I was going to say V neck, but that's not right either. I'll just say the little dip in the corset looks beautiful. Showing off her assets once again. But the skirt is so pretty. It is a definite princess vibe. And honestly, you could wear this for a formal occasion too. It just gives that off. Like, I can see that. It doesn't necessarily have to be an everyday outfit. But yeah, you can tell that her skirt was flared out with another like hoop skirt or something. It looks really nice. And we got our different colors again. They all look so beautiful. I don't even know if I would need recolors of this. You can even do it without the ornate bodice. Yeah, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, they did such a good job. I am so happy with how these outfits turned out so far. Okay, so we are under the formal section. So, what we got with this, it does show some of the ones that I already went over, so we're not going to do that a second time. I'm just going to go to the ones that I haven't touched on yet. But this is the first one. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but that's also because I'm not like a huge fan of shorter dresses on Sims for some reason. Oh, well, I can't say that. There's some of them that I do like, but this one, I don't know. It's giving Alice in Wonderland, but usually that should be a good thing, but it's very goth, especially if you put it on the black color, but I don't know. I am not a huge fan of this. That's just my personal opinion. You guys probably are going to be way different than me, and that's okay. We have differences of opinion, and that is normal, but it's also giving Haunted Mansion vibes, like Victorian. I can kind of see it. It reminds me of the wallpaper in Haunted Mansion. If you guys have been on that ride or seen the movie, that is exactly what it looks like. I am obsessed with that one. I think that's the only one I like. The next one, moving on. This one, also not a fan, although it kind of reminds me of Star Wars, Naboo, if you guys have seen that movie. It's where Padme Amidala is from. This is giving that. It is very much a Naboo dress. Nabooian? Is that how you say the names of the people? Uh, so we're going to do the different colors. I think this color just kind of gives that off. I don't think it looks very much like Naboo in the different colors, but I'm kind of seeing it. I don't know what's off for me, though. Maybe it's, again, the chest part. It just looks like too big, maybe? I don't know what it is. The sleeves are cute. I like the sleeves. Maybe I don't like this little flat piece in the front, though. I don't know. I'm hard to please, guys. Forgive me. All right, so I think this one is good too, but yeah, I mean, I like emeralds. I'd be okay with that. Okay, so we definitely didn't go over this one. This is another dumbbell one, and it's very cute. I do like this one. The neckline is a bit higher than the other dresses that I've seen, but that's okay. It's very demure. Very cutesy. I think a lot of this is the same design, though. I kind of wish they had gone a little more hardcore on the designs, but you know what? They can only do so much, I'm sure. So I'm not gonna bag on them for it. Okay, here's another dress that is actually kind of cute. It's got that sheer corset top and then it's kind of a flared skirt. It's a little tighter at the top and then flares out, but it is so cute. And but the only thing that I don't like is that it's different colors like that. I think I can't say, oh, it should all be sheer. That would just be weird. But I do like this one a little more. I don't know. Like I said, hard to please. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like these types of dresses look better when they're darker for some reason. I don't know. That's just a personal preference of mine, I think. I don't know. Okay, this one I absolutely hate. I'm just going to be straight with you. This one looks like an ugly prom dress. I am so sorry. I hate it. I think it's just the weird looking sequins and the ugly sleeves, whatever the hell those are. They look like 80s sleeves that should have never happened. The skirt, it's okay, I guess. I think it's just all together. It's nice that there's a gradient on it. Like it goes from dark to light, but I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I am not a fan. Ugh. Yeah, no. That's going to be a no for me, dog. I'm sorry. Like, I'm here to tell you what they have, and I'm going to tell you if I don't like it. If I like it or not. I am not a fan. Okay, so we got no athletic wear for this expansion pack. And we're going to move on to the sleepwear and to my favorite piece ever. This nightgown is the cutest thing I have ever seen in my life. It is so silky, satiny looking, like, oh my gosh. And then it's got another low back. Very form-fitting. Even the bottom has a little bit of that, oh, I don't know what that's called. It's that other fabric. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it's so, so cute. I love the little straps or strings on the side. They're very adorable. I think this was my favorite color, but if we look at all of them, we've got the yellow, the pale yellow, light blue. Actually, that's more of like a mint. And then this is light blue. We've got the champagne color, the beige, dark red. Actually, no, this is more dark red. This is red. And then the blue, is that like an aqua? I don't know, a turquoise? And then this one's more emerald. black, and white. Guys, that is my favorite nightgown I have ever seen. Like, they devoured with this. Ugh. It looks so, so good. And then we ended up getting a normal pajama set, which, you know, it's cute. It's fine. The only issue I have with it is that it makes your Sim sides look chunky. I don't know why it looks like that, because her hips don't look like that. I've noticed this with some of their outfits, that they tend to make like kind of make like a jut on the hip section for no reason. I don't know what would cause that. But aside from that, it's really cute. I think I like it. But I just wish that that could be fixed by something. I don't think that it can, though. But it comes with a lot of cute colors. This would make like a cute couples pajama set, I think. But, yeah, I don't like this part. But that's just me, guys. Everything else is really cute on it. I think it's, you know, it's a normal pajama set. And here we have our lingerie. And honestly, I'm not mad at it. It's pretty cute. I like the little ruffles on the top and the bottom. The only thing is it kind of looks weird here. It's like really wide. But maybe that's just my Sim. I don't know. But it does look cute though. I will agree. And the little bow in the front is adorable. But they even have the similar design on the rest of the stuff that they've done on the corset type thing in the middle. But the different colors, again, pretty much the same that we've had. The pink is so cute. It is adorable. I do like a lot of these though. I'm okay with this. I'm kind of sad that we only got one, to be honest. And I'm really sad that we didn't get any athletic wear. We need more athletic wear. I've noticed this. We are severely lacking. So I'm hoping that they get on that at some point, but we'll see. Okay, so everything that was in the party section for the full body outfits is the same that I've already gone over, so we don't have to go over that this time. But look at my girly. I am so excited to use this. She looks adorable. Oh my god. Okay, I was very happy to find that we did get some bathing suits. Thank God, because there is never enough bathing suits. So we got this one. And this one kind of reminds me of Verdemar or Verdemar, I think I said, or Bellicord. It's very cute. I kind of love it. And the colors are cute too. It even changes the buckle of the little belt in the front, which I thought was adorable. So you get a gold or silver buckle. Yeah, it's just so cute. I really, really like this one. This one was one of my favorites, actually. One of my favorites from the pack, like the favorite article of clothing. And the next one is supposed to be for Dambelle. It is so cute. I love this, actually. I was going to use it, but then I was like, that's not going to work because my girl is not from Dambelle. So, or is it Dambelle? I don't know, guys. I'm just making shit up. I don't know if they ever actually said or like pronounced the names correctly for us. So it's just kind of a guessing game at this point. But yeah, this one is so, so cute. I love it. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Especially the light colors. Oh my gosh. I will definitely be using this bathing suit in the future. This one is so cute though. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed. The little belt on this too, or I don't even know what you call that. It kind of looks like a wrap, but without the, you know, the wrap. If you get what I mean, like the place that you tie at the top for a wrap minus the bottom part of the wrap. That's what it reminds me of. I think it's really, really cute. And then obviously we have the same stuff for the hot weather, and you know, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad that they didn't give us new stuff. Like, It's okay. I'm really okay with it. And the only thing that they have in the cold weather section for the full body stuff is the rogue outfit for some reason. I don't think that this would keep you warm, but I mean, go off, I guess. Okay, now we are going to be doing the tops section for the everyday outfits. So we have some cute stuff. I was pleasantly surprised over these. So we have our cute little dumbbell top. I think it is really cutesy. It does come with the same swatches as per everything else, but that's okay because at least you get variety on what those designs go on. So well, booty, god damn. Um, I think it looked really cute. I think it would go really well with a skirt or with like maybe some shorts, like some shorter shorts. Nothing too baggy because this is already flared out, but it looks really, really cute. Okay, now here's another one that is flared out at the bottom and I am obsessed with. It is the cutest jacket looking thing, or maybe more like a blazer that I've ever seen. The belt alone that cinches the waist. Ugh. I am obsessed with it. And I even like the placement of the belt, how it like loops in underneath it. I think it looks really, really good. And the colors are even really nice too. That emerald color again is getting to me. And it's funny because I'm not a huge emerald girly, even though that's my birthstone, but like, it looks amazing on this. They all look damn good. And here is the dumbbell version of that nice blazer. It is so cute. I'm so glad they gave us this. I am lacking in outfits like this or shirts like this. So this was a godsend, honestly. They did such a good job. Okay, now this one, it is just a plain button-up shirt. It kind of reminds me, again, of a secretary. And I'm sure it could be used as anything. Just a very, like, preppy outfit or whatever. But, I don't know. That was my first impression of this. The couple buttons unbuttoned. It looks very, like, not business casual. Very business to me. It looks like it would go under a nice blazer like this. Or, maybe not this one. But just a normal blazer that's open or something. It looks like a shirt that goes underneath that, but I'm not mad at it. I think it actually looks cute. It was just, that's the vibes it gave off. Okay, this one is my favorite one, or one of my favorites. I have two favorites technically. Again, it's my plaid. The plaid, like, picnic picnic blanket was what I was trying to say. I went very slowly with it though. I was like, what's the name of it again? Okay, so there's the dark blue, the light blue, the pale pink, the... Okay, so this is a pale yellow with white stripes, or actually it's a white top with pale yellow stripes. And then this is just a plain pale yellow. This one's a little bit darker yellow. It almost looks like the lines are more pronounced too. I don't know why. And then we got our plain versions of this now. And I love them. Honestly, I would be okay with either one like I was for the dress. It's just so adorable. And the little ribbons again at the top. Ugh, I love them. Here's another one of my favorites. It's kind of like a corset, like in the back. But I don't know. It's almost... like it's looser than a corset. I don't know exactly. It's more like a t-shirt in the front and a corset in the back. I don't know how that works, but it's adorable. I am obsessed with it. I feel like it would look better for this one, not with the darker colors, but with the lighter colors. So particularly the pink and the yellow. I don't know why. That's what I think personally, but you guys probably would think differently than me. I'm just, again, picky. I can't help it. But it looks so stinking cute, though, regardless. I think they did a very good job on this, too. Okay, we got another cute dumbbell one. I really love the halter top and the crop top. Oh, wait, can you have a halter top and a crop top? Was I saying that right? I'm not good with fashion, guys. I literally just buy anything that's cute. So they did a really good job with the designs, though, or the designs of the outfits. I think they're so, so cute. And this one looks like a major summer outfit. I am going to be using this at the beach, I think. I love it so much. I do wish, though, that they had a few more normal colors, like the more like pastel and neutral colors, but that's okay because this is supposed to be more for dumbbell. So I am perfectly fine with that. Now this one just looks kind of like a casual shirt, which yeah, I think it is a casual shirt. I mean, you probably could use it for a party outfit or for the formal outfit, as long as you like pick out good pants and shoes and stuff like that. But this is just a normal shirt, a little button up with a pocket on the side. Or when I say side, I mean right here, obviously. But yeah, this one is pretty cute too, but I think you have to have a certain body type for it to look really good, and it kind of looks big on her. So I'm not like really excited about it just because it makes her look frumpy, but that could look totally different on somebody else. Now this one is really, really cute actually. It kind of is a spin-off of the outfit that you get for the tourist outfit, if you guys remember. And I kind of like it. This is a summer shirt for sure. It got the white, what is it, just a regular t-shirt, I think. And then the button-up shirt, the really, probably a thin fabric to keep cool. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. I would have my guy Sims wear this probably. And my girl Sims, actually, now that I think about it. This would be a comfortable shirt. Okay, we've got the dumbbell version of this little number, and we're going to go through the color swatches that we've already gone through for all of the other ones. I don't know why they didn't change it up a little bit, but, you know, it's okay. I keep complaining. Sorry. This is my fault, guys. This is what happens when I get on these things. Like, I just speak my mind. I'm so sorry. Okay, here's the dumbbell version of this shirt, and I think I like it better. I'm trying to decide which way I like it more. If I like it to have a print or if I like it to just be plain. I think it depends on the circumstances. Like, if there's going to be a certain event, you definitely want to go for a print. But if it's more of like a fancier get together, then maybe you go for the plain so that it matches with more. I don't know. It also depends on what kingdom you're going to. So that's going to be a huge factor in how things go. All right, this is our last top for the everyday outfits. And it kind of reminds me of this blazer, which I'm not mad about, to be honest. I kind of wish there was a belt on it, but that's okay. It still looks cute regardless. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of, though. Like the shape of it. I can't figure it out on my own. There's a special word, I think, that I'm thinking of, and I'm going to butcher it. So I don't want to embarrass myself. I do really like the back, though. How it's got like a little slit up here. Very cute. It shows a little tiny bit of skin. Unless you put a skirt that goes all the way up, but you can be a little sexy if you want to. Okay, so the formal section does not have any new outfits or new shirts, so we're going to go to the next portion. The athletics section does not have any new tops, and the sleepwear does not have any new tops. So it's unfortunately very low in the tops. Like, there's not very much there. They even don't have any in the party. Like, this is all stuff that I've gone over already. None in the swimwear, so there's no two-piece bathing suits for this. And the hot weather and the cold weather are the same things I've already gone over. So we have done all of the tops. Okay, now for the bottoms, we have a couple different ones, or a few different ones, I should say. So for the first one, we've got this one. It's basically pants. It kind of reminds me of lounge pants. So that could be what that is. I could be wrong. I just can't really tell with the design. So it's hard to see if it's supposed to be a fancier pant. But it does say every day, so probably not. But it's really cute, though. It looks comfortable. I'm really glad that they gave... Oh, here's a plain one. That does look a little fancy, actually. It's got, like, creases in the front. So that could be fancy, and it could be every day. I guess it just depends on the person. But what I was going to say was, I'm really glad that they gave variety for all three. Was it three? Yeah, all three of the districts. So it'll be nice to have all of those available for wherever you're living or wherever your sim is living. All right, the next one is kind of like swim shorts or just regular shorts, actually. It's regular shorts, but they're very long. And these ones are more for dumbbell. I'm going to say dumbbell. I need to really stick with that. I need to commit. I don't know why I'm struggling with these names so much, but I'm trying my hardest, guys. Please, please be nice to me. Okay, so this kind of reminds me, it's a skirt, by the way. This one kind of reminds me of a skirt version of these pants because of the crease. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but that's just me. I do like it, though. I think it's cute, but not my favorite type of skirt, if we're being honest. I do like long skirts, but I prefer the ones that are more form-fitting. So this one is not really my cup of tea, but it could work for a lot of different outfits, and it could go really well with a lot of the tops that we got for this expansion pack. Okay, now these I actually really, really like. These are cutesy shorts. I don't know why I keep saying cutesy. That's so embarrassing. I'm going to have to cut some out. Anyway, these ones are really cute. I do like them. They match with the top, the plaid top that I was obsessed with. But I also really like the plain ones. They are so cute. I was really wishing for more like fancy looking shorts because I was so used to getting like the booty shorts or just like denim shorts, and I didn't really like them. I mean, I don't mind them every now and then, but like if that's the only kind of shorts that we get, that's kind of sad. Like I need more variety than that, and they finally gave it to us, so I am very happy. Okay, we've got some cute, like, are they capris or just, what are they called? High waters? Pants. So they're really, really cute. I do like them. I think that those would be cute for either everyday or I think you could use them for party or formal. I think they would do good for both. I think that would be okay. Yeah. Those definitely could pass for both. I'd wear them for both, to be honest. Okay, now this one is my favorite skirt that we got. I really, really like this one because, like I said earlier, I like the form-fitting skirts, and this one also has a slit in the front, and it is a very high one. I was kind of surprised. Like, when you think of royalty, you don't really think of people wearing stuff like this, but I am pleasantly surprised because I love it, actually. I know that some royalty wears skirts with slits, but they're not this big. They're kind of like down here, so it shows a little more of the knee than anything else. Like, this is bordering underwear. Like, I would be very careful how I sat. You could cause a scandal. Okay, here we've got another skirt, the dumbbell version of this one. And we're going to go through the swatches so you guys can see again. I'm not going to like dally on the swatches anymore because they're all pretty much exactly the same. So you've seen them all at this point. All right, we've got the shorts for dumbbell, and these ones are like the ones above. So they are more of the same, and I am okay with it. I kind of think I like these ones more than the plain ones. I don't know. I think they're really cute. It also depends on what you put with it. I don't know. That's just me talking. Okay, we got the dumbbell version of the skirt that I love and am obsessed over. Ooh, that one's really cute. Guys, I'm feeling some of these. I need to make like 5,000 Sims so that I can wear these. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I do love. Okay, here's the last skirt. I don't know if I like it or not. I haven't decided yet. I think I do. It kind of reminds me of school uniform again. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. We'll say that. I am very on the fence about it. I think it would be good to have as kind of like a maybe a party skirt or even a formal one at this point. Like, I think it would be fine either way, but I don't know. There's just something about it that's like, I could do better. Okay, so all the formal ones are exactly the same ones that I showed you. The athletic ones, they're using the shorts that I showed you, the really long shorts. So I guess you could use those as an athletic short as well, which is fine. They don't have any sleep bottoms. And I don't think they have any swim... Oh, they use the shorts again. The shorts for the swim bottoms again. And then all of this is exactly the same again for the party section. And I think the hot and cold weather... Oh, they don't even have one for cold weather. Okay, the hot weather has the same stuff. So we are moving on. Okay, so we are now in the accessories section. And we did get a few things for Royalty and Legacy, which I was happy about. We ended up getting some bracelets, some gloves, some not necklaces, some rings, and some tights and socks. So, you know, I'm not mad about it. I do kind of wish we were done with the printed design. I don't even know if it's printed actually, with the designed tights. I don't like those very much, but some people do, so I can't take that away from them. But here's our first bracelet. I actually really like it. I think it's so, so cute. And you get the nice colors, so different types of gold. And you got like a rose gold and white, or like light gray. Then a darker gray, then an even darker gray, and then really dark gray, and then a black. So I do like those bracelets, and it's not one of the ones that go all the way around. It's got the little piece in the back that you could slide off. So very cute. And the next one is the one that I was wearing on my, or I had on my sim earlier, but took it off after. So this one is kind of, it's one of those wraparound ones that you have to slide on, but I think that you can like bend it to where you can adjust it to your size wrist. So I do like this one a lot too, and it does come in different swatches as well. So again, you get the different golds and even like a brownish color, and then you get the tans and light pink, the silver, and oh, did I skip this one? Dark silver, and then almost a white color. And this is like a brownish gray color, I guess. And then the black. I really, really like this one. This one was my favorite one, I think, out of all of them. And here's the dumbbell version. So cute. I think this one is dumbbell as well. I could be wrong, though. But this one is really cute, too. I really like it. It kind of reminds me of, like, charms in a way. Or not charms. Oh my gosh. What is that called? Like beaded bracelets. The ones that people make themselves. I think we used to do it a lot in school when we were kids. I don't I just don't remember. But like friendship bracelets and stuff, that's what this reminds me of. Okay, I know that I said printed stuff is like, meh, I'm not a big fan, but this one I love. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that I got obsessed with and I wanted more of, especially these gold ones. The gold ones had me in a chokehold when I first saw them. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. Ugh, I'm obsessed. Even this one is so cute. I feel like the lighter they are, the better they look. Unless you're wearing like a dark outfit, then this, yes, queen, yes. This one is my second favorite. It is so cute. Oh my gosh, it comes with its own little like sleeves. It is just so cute. It reminds me the most of royalty. That just screams royalty right there. I love it so, so much. Oh my gosh. And the colors on it were very, very good. Let me scoot in a little more. Okay, so these ones look velvety. These gloves, I mean, look very velvety. So I am a fan. I love velvet feeling articles of clothing. Especially, I don't know, did I have one of the dresses that was velvet? I don't remember. I think the only one I saw was the nightgown, if I remember correctly. But anyway, these are adorable. I love them so much. Okay, so this ring is only available if you get to level 2 of the noble career. And yes, we will try to go over that a little bit. It is a career in this expansion pack. So I don't know exactly what it entails, like why you have to wait till level 2, but it might be kind of like a heirloom type of situation or like something specific to the royal line. I don't know, but we'll go over that as much as we can in this showcase. Okay, so we got another set of these stinking rings. I don't know why. Let me lift them. I'm not a fan of them. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a fan. We already have rings that are similar to this. And I just wish that we got more like diamond rings and stuff. Like, I don't know. That's just me. I was like, oh my God, not again. Okay, so here are the tights. And I'm still not feeling them. And I think it's so stupid that whatever mod this was made the tights like this. Why? It looks so creepy. Okay, so here's the different color swatches. Again, the gold looks the best, but I don't know. I don't think I would ever use these. I don't know, unless it was like a high boot with a skirt or shorts. I don't know. You know, that punk rock type of stuff? That's what it reminds me of. But, I mean, I guess it can be cute for certain situations, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Okay, so the only socks that we got were, like, nearly knee-high socks, and they do not come with color swatches because I think they go with that school uniform-looking thing. So, I'm okay with that. It looks cute. I'm sure I can use it on multiple occasions. So it has, what is that called? Lastability? I don't know, but it'll work. I'm okay with it. But that is all that we got for the accessories, unfortunately. I'm a little sad about that, but at the same time, they gave us something at least. That's all I care about. And we did not get any nails or anything, so ugh, I'm a little sad about it, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm stupid, and I didn't realize that I didn't have my filter on for every day on the last ones, so that's why they were all joined together. And I don't know, I'm just going through the motions here, guys. So we're just going to continue doing it this way because I'm not going to go through all the panels because they're right here. So we're going to do the shoes next. This one we ended up getting for sandals, and I mean, it's a typical sandal. I just hate that it makes the toes look like a weird shape. I don't know what it is, but it does not look good. But the sandal is fine. This one has like a design on it or like an emblem. I can't tell exactly what's on it, but it looks cute. I think it could also be used as like a nighttime slipper, which is fine, or a pool slipper. I think it would work in any situation, to be honest. Okay, so we got this heel, and I was totally fine with it. This is so cute. Like, I actually have my sim wearing this with her normal attire. So I was very happy that we got a nice heel. And I think my favorite color in this... I do like most of them, to be honest. I think all of them look really, really good with this. The red is nice. The black is nice. The beige is nice. It really depends on what you're wearing with it. But regardless, like this one, this ombre. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks so good. It kind of looks like paint spilled on the back. Like, I love that. It is so cute. All right, here is our next sandal. It kind of reminds me of Jesus sandals, but not in a bad way. I think it's really cute regardless. It's a little weird that the strap doesn't go all the way around. I feel like my foot would feel like not secure in that. I don't know. That's just me, but it does have the thing wrapped around the big toe, so maybe that helps with keeping the shoe on, and it does wrap around the front. So, I don't know. I mean, it's cute. It's all right. I'm so hard to please. I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over. But anyway, I did like this. It is pretty cute, but not my favorite sandal. Okay, so here we got some things that kind of remind me of, oh, what is it called? Mary Jane's? Is that what they're called? I can't think. But it kind of reminds me of like a maid shoe. It looks very flat. Or is that just me? Like her feet look really long. So I don't know what exactly it is, but I think it's just supposed to be a preppy shoe. And it works. I mean, it could be used for formal or everyday or party type situations. So I don't know. I'm okay with it though. I think I like the black the most, but I think you can use it for a lot of different things. Okay, and here is another heel, which I actually really like. It is so cute. It reminds me of the crown that we got with the, oh, which one was it? The digital content, the Regal Treasures. It looks really cute, just like a wreath that is wrapping around her foot. And, I do have her wearing these on my sim. Or, I'm sorry, for her normal clothing, this sim. And the colors look really nice on it, too. I do love it. But I feel like the gold is the best for this one specifically. But then, oh, this one's nice, too, actually. Booty is on display. God damn, Gina. She is curvy. I can't believe I made her that curvy. God damn. Okay, so next we are going through the hairstyles that we got for this. And some of them I am obsessed with. I love them so, so much. But there are some that aren't good for this sim. So I hope you guys don't take offense, because I don't mean to be offensive. This is literally, like I said before, a showcase. So I hope to God that you're okay with this. But I'm going to start off with the low braid that we get. The pulled back hair with some hair dangling in the front. The back, though, is so cute. The pearl, like, what do you call this? I was going to say designs. That's not what I was thinking of. The, oh my gosh, what do you call that? The decoration, I guess, of in her hair. These little things are so cute. I think they're supposed to be kind of like a clip or something, but going in each braid, oh, I love it so, so much. That's going to be the perfect hairstyle for formal stuff or for the party stuff. But I think I'm going to lean more towards formal because that's what it's giving right now. All right, the second one that we have is another pulled up hairstyle. The front kind of looks a little weird, I'm not going to lie. It's very curled and like swept back. I don't like that part. I kind of wish that it had gone down in the front, but I think I understood that they were just trying to keep it out of her face as much as possible so that they could show the earrings or whatever. But the back is actually really nice. Like it's kind of like pulled back into the center and then they curled the ends and then pinned them in. So it looks really, really nice as like an updo. And I'm okay with that. I can excuse and dismiss this because of the back. Okay, this hairstyle, I really am scared that I'm going to get yelled at for this. Please don't. Okay, so this is a beautiful hairstyle. Like, it is amazing. And it kind of looks like it has, oh my gosh, what are those called? Puka shells? I think that's what they're called. But the design on this is so beautiful. I love it. And the braids are so, so cool. It is so tall, though, that I can't even get close to her and show the whole thing. I have to come all the way out to be able to show. So look at the design on the back too. Stop looking at her butt. Look at the designing. It kind of reminds me again of Padme Amidala. Just when she was queen, it reminds me of her hairstyles, but I love it so, so much. Okay, so this one is gorgeous. Not on Jaina, but it's gorgeous. The braids are amazing. And then the freaking decorations. I don't know if these are charms, but oh my God, it looks so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I would never have these kind of Sims wearing that though, outside of this. It just seems wrong, but I appreciate good braids, and these are amazing braids. So kudos to the Sims. My God. Okay, this one is so stinking cute. Like, the hair is so adorable. It's just so poofy and beautiful. And I love that they made the top like slicked down. They must have used like, or I mean, if this was a real hairstyle, it would be like gelled down, I'm pretty sure. But it looks so, so good in contrast. And oh my gosh. They ate with these. I can appreciate this. Oh my God. Okay, so this one is one of my favorites. Look at this hair. This is giving Bridgerton. This is giving the Queen. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at it. Oh my gosh. The decorations and then like the tiara-esque thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but it works and it looks so beautiful. Okay, so here's another favorite. This one is so beautiful. It's giving Jasmine. I love it. What do you call these? I don't know what they're called. They remind me of bracelets, but I think there's a special name for them because they're like hair pieces. I don't know what it's called, but I love that it's so pretty and poofed. Ugh. And then again, the slicked hair, so pretty. And then the baby hairs. The attention to detail that they did in this is so beautiful. Okay, so here's another one that's a pulled back look. It is very normal in the front with a part down the middle, but then in the back it's a very low bun and it's so elegant. Like, I really like it. I didn't care for it as soon as I saw it to begin with because the front was just kind of like, okay, but then the back made up for it. I was okay with that. It kind of reminds me of like a ballerina hairstyle, and you know, how tight your hair has to be to your head. And that's, you know, that's what this reminds me of. It just looks very similar, but it's so, like I said, elegant. This one is giving like 30s and 40s hairstyle, like a sleuth hairstyle, a detective, and it is so pretty. I love this hair so, so much. The bob is giving, and I need more of this. They need to start doing this more often because the short hair, like, oh, my voice is cracked. Woo! That's what happens when you're sick, folks. I was gonna say the short hair options that they had before this were okay, but a lot of them just seemed kind of weird, and I ended up like downloading a ton of hair mods so that I could have better shortcuts. But this is a good one. I am proud of them for this one. Okay, so this is the one I gave my sim Jaina. This one, this hairstyle is so freaking beautiful. I love it. They twisted the hair into the back and pinned it underneath more hair. Guys, they did such a good job with the hair this time. I was so scared that it was going to look crappy, and they exceeded my expectations with this. But before I say that more, let's look at the next one. I honestly, I don't know, guys. Like, the braids themselves are beautiful, like really beautiful, but it seems kind of weird in here, first of all. And in the back, the texture seems off, which honestly, like, it's probably hard to keep everything perfect as is, whatever. But I don't know, it just seems weird. And the braids, the ends of the braids themselves, framing her face like that, it doesn't look good on my sim, but it might look good on other sims. And I don't know, it reminds me kind of like, I know this is going to sound weird, and it's probably not accurate, so correct me if I'm wrong. It's giving, like, Cleopatra. I could be wrong about that. I could be remembering things wrong, but that's what it's giving me right now. So, it's not my favorite. I'm just going to be honest. It's not my favorite. But the braids do look really pretty. Now this one, oh my god. I love this one so, so much. Oh my god. We've got the baby hairs that are beautiful. Beautiful. And we've got that cute little hair that's falling on the side. And then we've got the... Are these considered dreads? I'm pretty sure they are. But it looks more like braids at the top and then dreads at the back. So I don't know exactly how that works. I am not claiming to know anything about dreads or braids because that is not what I do with my hair. But for anybody that actually knows about this stuff or actually has hair like this, I'm so glad that you guys are being represented. I'm so, so glad because it was badly needed. And I understand that Sims is finally starting to include that kind of stuff in their casts, but they need more of it. You guys need more. I also really love the decorations in her hair. It's the same one as... Which one was it? This one? I think it was this one, yeah. And they looked really, really good. I think they did a very good job with placement of those as well. Okay, we are in the headwear section, and we did get some good stuff in this, guys. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of the designs, though, or the color swatches, because it just seems like a lot, and I still have not even covered half of this. So, the first one is this beautiful, I think it's oh, I don't know what it's called. It looks like a head wrap, but I don't know the proper name for it, so I'm just going to keep that out. I'm not going to try because I don't want to butcher it. So this is the same exact stuff as what we saw on the clothing, so it's not going to be anything different. This one, okay. I'm not a big fan of this crown. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's too big or too pointy. I don't know. But it looks really funky. Maybe it was just the coloring, because that looked really, like, cartoony looking. Because this one's nicer. It's like a plumb bob one. Yeah. It's really cute in different colors, but the first one was, well, no thank you. Here is another beautiful headpiece. I think that is gorgeous. I don't know if it's supposed to be more for, like, formal attire or more for everyday, but it looks gorgeous. I do love that a lot. And it does come with a lot of the plain coloring. No design on it, but it does have some with design, so you're not left without. And it looks beautiful. Okay, so there's this one too. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a chef's hat. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It might just be a normal hat for, like, everyday type stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. But the designs are really cute. I just really have no idea what kind of hat it's supposed to be. Or what kind of headwear. Okay, here's the next one. It looks a little thick, but maybe that's supposed to be thick. I don't know. But they, again, have the different swatches. Plain or with the design. I know I said I wasn't going to go through all of the swatches, but maybe I'll just do it, but go fast, because you guys have seen it already. Here's another head wrap. So pretty. This one is one of my favorites, I think. I do like this one a lot. It is more casual looking to me, but it could also be for other occasions as well. Honestly, there's just so many good things in here. My God. Okay, so this is the crown that came with the Regal Treasures digital content. And like I mentioned, it matches the shoes that I wore earlier. But I think it's actually really cute, if we're being honest. Like, I said that it would be good for, like, elf royalty. But it works on anybody, if we're being honest. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. The only problem I have with these tiaras and crowns is that they clip into the hair. So it's very hard for me to find one that looks decent. But I think that's just unavoidable at this point. So I'm not going to get too invested in complaining about it. Okay, here's another headpiece. So pretty. And then it shows the nice little baby hairs on the side. Oh, they look so pretty. They did a really good job with this stuff. I am very proud of them for adding more into the game that I had expected, that we had expected. Because there's been some packs that just didn't have anything. And I felt so bad for people that spent money on it. Okay, here is another tiara or crown, whatever you want to call it, that has the, like, puka shells, I guess. That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong that that's not what that is, but that's what it looks like to me. But it looks very pretty. It reminds me of, like, maybe like a mermaid royalty, I guess. Look at the back too. It shows, like, spots on it. It's a kind of shell, definitely. So maybe I'm right. So we got the different colors. The pink one's cute too. Oh my gosh. Rose gold. Yeah, these are pretty good. Okay, here's the next tiara. I'm gonna just say tiara because this is not a crown. It does look very pretty. I think it's a little flashy though. Like, there's a lot of jewels on there. Like, that is just waiting for somebody to steal. That is an accident waiting to happen. Okay, the bright ones are too bright. I do not like the plain, like the silver and the light green, or not light green, light blue. I'm not a fan of that. Like, these are okay, I guess, but the other one was just, like, too bright. Okay, here's more of a crown. This reminds me of the crown that they put on Mia Thermopolis in Princess Diaries, the second one. I was like, is there 3? They have not come out with a 3rd one yet. But anyway, this was what it reminds me of, and I think it's really cute. But I honestly feel like this is more of a coronation crown than one you would wear just randomly. So, but I do like it though. It is very, very cute. Okay, so we got some funny hats. I'm not going to say funny because they're not funny. These are hats that you wear for like really big events or like for the like weddings and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of people in England wear stuff like that. So it's basically for formal attire. And I don't know if they also do it for funerals or if they do it for maybe like tea parties and stuff or going to church or whatever. But I don't know. I think they're cute though. They do have a cute look to them. But I feel like you don't see them much in the States anymore. I know some people do it still, but it's not as often as you would see in England. Okay, here's another hat that you get. It's a very big hat. Very, very big. So I did see that you can kind of use this one as a hat in the bathing suit section, and I thought that was pretty funny. I can only imagine you wearing a bathing suit and then this hat. I want one of you to do it now. I want to see what it looks like. Okay, here's another tiara. It looks so pretty. I think it looks best with this hairstyle because then it's not clipping into things. But I do like the design of this one. And the different colors are actually really nice too. They did a good job with this. I'm proud again. Not all of them look great, but a good chunk of them look really good. And it's nice to have variety so you can match your crowns and tiaras with your outfits. Okay, this one is really cute. It is a little tall. Okay, this is supposed to be like that. Oh, okay, that's better. I like this one more, I think, because it doesn't go all the way around, so it doesn't clip into the hair as much. Okay, yeah, I think this one's one of my favorites, actually. This one kind of reminds me of Glinda. It's giving Glinda. It's actually really cute, though. I like this one, too. I think that this, like I said, would look best with pulled back hair. But, I mean, it could look good with the long down hair. I just haven't tried it yet, but it looks really cute with this. Okay, so these two are only unlocked when you get past a certain level for the noble career. So this one's for 4 and this one's for 8. So we will see that in the future, I guess. Not tonight, but maybe in the future for Let's Play. I don't know. Okay, so now we are in the accessories, and we have some earrings, we've got some masks, we've got some necklaces. So it's going to be really quick paced after this because I am recording a really long time and I still haven't gotten to the other stuff. So we're going to go through these. This matches the crown that we saw earlier. It is very cute, and it also goes along with a necklace that we're going to see later. It is really cute. Actually, I can show it at the same time. Let's just do that. Adorable. I guess this is for a certain district, but I haven't figured it out yet. I think... Did I do black for this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, those go together. Cute! I actually really like those. They look very coastal, and I really like that. Okay, here's the next earrings. I really like these too, actually. They're really cute. They got all colors for this as well, for any type of outfit. I don't know what it's supposed to go with. Maybe this? Oh, no. I think it's this, actually. So this is really cute. It is a very chunky neck piece, or necklace, I should say. But it looks really good together, actually. Okay, here's the next one. Another cutie. Oh, they got textures. Textures and designs. That is so cute. I really like this a lot, actually. Some people might not like this one because they might have a phobia, so trigger warning. I'm so sorry if you do not like this, but at least you know now that it's there. You don't have to worry about it in the future. You can just skip right over it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this goes with it. So we're, yep, okay. Cute. I forgot to say, if you guys just want to skip ahead so you don't have to look at these holes, that is totally fine. Cute. Look at that. Okay, here's the next earrings. I really like this one too. Oh my god. They're so good at this. They're getting better and probably listening to people now. I don't know if if there was somebody that actually asked for this, but it's looking really good. They're doing a good job. Okay, so this necklace matches with the bracelet that we saw earlier, because I remember saying how much I liked it. Very cute. Okay, and here's the last necklace, or sorry, and last earrings. And these ones are my favorite, I would have to say. I think it's like diamonds in the center, and then you've got almost like a pearl teardrop type of thing on the bottom. It looks very, very cute. I think, which one goes with it? I think it's this one. Is it? Maybe not. Which one goes with it? Is it this one? I don't think so. Maybe it does. Oh, maybe it's this one. Oh. Okay, well, we'll start with this one because we didn't do it yet. This one's really cute too. It's like a choker. But I'm not sure I like the colors for it. There's only a few of them in here that I actually like, but that's okay. We're moving on. I do like this one. It's like pearls with a nice diamond set in the middle. I don't think the pearl color changes. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, just in the last one. The rest of them stay the same, but the diamond color changes. And then we've got this pretty necklace. We're going to just go through the colors here. Beautiful. I actually like this one a lot, too. Ugh, they did a good job with the necklaces. I'm not going to lie. And the earrings. I'm also going to go through these. I don't know if I think it's called an ascot. I could be wrong. That might be a different one. I think it's just a scarf, but it is really cute. I think I really like this, and I don't normally like scarves that are like this, so they did a good job with this too. And then they have the dumbbell version. Very cute. I think this would look good on the ones that are like the tops that we saw. I think they would look good with the tops. Very cute. Okay, we are going to go through the masks, and I'm so excited about these. Oh my gosh. I told you guys. I told you that it was like mermaid royalty. This looks exactly like that. This mask is so cute. And the colors are to die for. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's supposed to be a shell or if it's supposed to be like a coral, but it looks really good. Oh my god. It's the puka shell mask. Oh, it is so pretty. If you guys have ever played Dragon Age Inquisition and have been to Val Royeaux, this is what this mask is giving me. Oh my gosh. You guys will be quick to learn that I am the biggest nerd. So if I make references to games or certain movies, it's because I'm a nerd. So I am obsessed with this one. This one has to be one of my favorites, actually. Okay, this one is giving Cinderella a little bit, and I am not mad at it. I like it a lot. I feel like how would that even stay up? There's nothing holding it up. Like, it's just sitting on her face. That seems precarious. Okay, so we got an eye patch, guys. And this is probably in reference to the pirates. And it doesn't have any color swatches, so that's fine. But I'm kind of curious to see if there's anybody in any of the districts that has an eye patch. And if they are bad people or if they are good. I'm very interested. But I don't think I've seen any Sims in past expansion packs or anything that have had eye patches, if we're being honest. Okay, here's the next mask. It's like an expanded version of this mask almost. It looks bigger. Yeah, I think it is the same kind of mask. It just covers more of the face. I think I like this one more. It's kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure this one's my favorite one. Out of the two, I mean. Okay, this one just reminds me of a superhero or a villain. That's what it's reminding me of right now. I don't know why. I kind of like Sky High. Oh my god. This is really, yeah, that's what it reminds me of a lot. And then we got another pair of sunglasses, which I am so happy about because you can never have too many sunnies. So it looks like it's more of the, what is that? I don't even know what that design is called. It kind of reminds me of a marble, but it's with more of the darker colors, like browns and tans. But there's also plain ones too, so you don't have to do those colors. Yeah, these are really cute. I do like these ones a lot. I think these ones are my favorite, this design. Okay, so the only makeup that we got with this pack is this makeup. And it does not, it only has one color swatch. I don't know why it even shows, but I think the reason behind this is because of the frog, the noble frog that you can interact with. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is for. But other than that, I don't see any reason to use it, if we're being honest. Okay, so here is our next model. This is Seth Kim, and we are going to be doing a quick run through of the male outfits because some of them are exactly the same, so I will not be going over those ones because there's no point in seeing it twice, if we're being honest. So I am just going to be doing the ones that we have not seen yet. So this is going to be the first one. It is literally just like a business casual outfit. And I think it's cute. I do like it. But it does not come with the color swatches, which means that it's like the school uniform. And I don't know if it goes for teens as well. I'm assuming it does. But that's the first one. And then we get this lovely number. I do like this one a lot too. I don't know if it is more of a formal outfit or an everyday. You can probably use it for both, but I mean, I guess it just depends on the person. But it looks really, really nice. And the colors are nice too. They are very, very nice. Okay, this is a pajama set, you can tell. The robe, the pants, no shirt on underneath, the almost like scarf looking thing around the neck. I love this so, so much. I think it is sexy. Like, goddamn. And he's got big titties, so he's just pushing them out. My God, he needs a sports bra. So the different colors, the colors for this look really nice. I think the best one, though, is the emerald color and the dark blue. Oh, wait, was it dark blue? No, oh, well, the dark blue, too, but also the, what is this, teal? I like this color, too. All the darker colors look really good on it. Okay, so this is the version that I was talking about earlier. So this is the one I showed you on my other model, Jaina. This one is the other one that I talked about that actually has a shirt on underneath the vest. So very cute. I think it is elegant looking. Oh my gosh. But again, it still reminds me of a butler. Just a little bit. I think it's because of the fitted coat and like the what is it called? A tail? I don't know. It is just very reminiscent of that, but I still love it regardless. All right, we are also getting a lot more fancy clothes for men, which is nice because I feel like we don't have that many, but I'm okay with getting more. I am perfectly fine with that, actually. And the colors are really nice too, but I don't know. Like, this is way too much. And it's nice to have a blue moment, but like, I mean, it's not that bad now that I think about it. I do like the, what is that called? Double-breasted vest or whatever. And then the nice fat tie and the white shirt underneath. It just makes it. I love it. Okay, so this is supposed to be the winter or the cold weather outfit, which you can tell because of the scarf and the almost like trench coat type of thing. But it looks really good. I actually like it a lot. And I think there's only like 2 options that don't have the design on it, which is fine. But the design is cute too, though. I think it's just a little much. See, like if you have it, oh, sorry. If you have it without the design, it kind of looks a little fringed, if that's not the right word. It almost looks, no, tattered is the right word I'm looking for. Just a tiny bit. I think it's just the way that the stitching looks. I don't know. It just gave that impression. Okay, here is a royal ass tuxedo. Oh my god. I am obsessed with this one. Oh, that looks so good. This is giving Prince Eric. Oh my god. I love this. Even, no, honestly, it looks better with the design. This is the first time I'm saying this. It just makes the whole outfit. I love it. Okay, here's the dumbbell stuff, and I love this one too, actually. I am living for these outfits. What the hell is going on? Usually I'm so disappointed, but they gave us so much in this. Okay, here's the dumbbell version of the nighttime outfit. The sleepwear is the word I'm looking for. But it looks good on either one. Oh my god. Okay, here's a dumbbell version of the winter wear or cold weather wear. And this one actually is kind of cool. I don't even know what this is, but it's kind of reminding me of like Xenon. Am I weird for saying that? It just seems like the outfits that they wear in space. I don't know. It looks so cool though. Okay, here are the pants that you get for the guys. This one is really nice. It's kind of just like a normal slack, and one of them has the lines on the design, and then these ones are just plain. But the buttons are in an interesting place. So I don't know if that's more reminiscent of how like pants used to be back in the day, but I feel like you don't see a lot of pants with buttons there anymore. But that's okay. It still looks really good. Okay, here's some pants that just don't have a belt at all, but I love the lines on the side and the matching pocket, outer part of the pocket. I don't even know what you call that, but it looks really nice. Yeah, you can see the different colors too. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it like this a little bit so you can see the side too. These look really good. I sounded like Demi Lovato in Camp Rock. She's really good.
She's really good.
Okay, here's the dumbbell version. Oh my gosh. Not me still laughing over the Demi Lovato thing. I cracked myself up. Anyway, I think these look really nice too, actually. I'm telling you, the design on everything just looks immaculate. I am obsessed with everything. Okay, and here's some shorts, which I actually like these too. They look like sailing shorts, if we're being honest. Or just beach shorts. Not like swimming in, but like resting or relaxing on the beach. It looks really nice, though. I'm a fan. Okay, so the tops that we got for the guys in this one eat up. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. Okay, I don't love this though. These are not, no, no, not a fan of those. The plain ones are way better. Oh, yeah. The beautiful colors. Ugh. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I actually really like this loungewear or even just casual wear. Okay, boy. Okay, I see you. That actually looks really nice. I am not mad. Damn. Yeah, I like this a lot. We need more of this. More of this. This one's my favorite, I think. Ooh, yeah. I love a good button-up blazer combo. Oh, yes. Y'all. Okay, these pants are not it for this, but let's scoot up. This man has a sweater with an ascot. Like, that is an actual ascot as compared to the scarf that I mentioned earlier. I I don't know whether I like this or want to make fun of it. I don't know. I think it looks okay. I'm not gonna sit here and keep making fun of it, but it's very preppy, like extremely preppy. Okay, so we got the shirt from this without a blazer, and it's lower. It's unbuttoned more, and the sleeves are rolled up. Are you trying to be a heartthrob, sir? Like, excuse me. Excuse you, actually. Like, ugh. You are looking too fine right now. I think I like the stripes. I don't know what it is about striped shirts on men, but goddamn. Goddamn. Okay, so we've got a nice, like, what's it called? Penguin suit? Yeah, that's what it's called. The nice black and white with the chain connected to the button. And I think it's for a pocket watch or something, but it's on both sides. So it looks really, really nice. I do like this a lot. Let me see the different colors. Oh, you know what? These are all really nice. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of all white, but I think like a lot of people actually enjoy that, especially people from like the 80s. I'm pretty sure my dad had an all white suit at one point, and I'm just like, why? Why? Okay, this is looking like a fencing outfit or even equestrian. I don't know what it is. I I'm not mad at it. And I know I keep saying that. I'm like repeating a lot of my same sayings, and honestly, I can't think of anything else to say because almost all of these have been really, really good outfits or articles of clothing. I have been so happy with what I've seen so far. Okay, I kind of get it. Kind of. So I think what we're trying to do here is My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade. Just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I understand what they're doing here, but it seems a little bulky. Is that just me? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's because he's so muscular. Eh, I think it's just the arms. The arms are what's throwing me off. But I like it regardless. I need to find a good color, though. I think the black one's okay. Black is slimming, right? Okay, so here is the dumbbell version of the shirt that I like a lot. And we got the same swatches. These ones look pretty good, too, actually. I like this a lot. Okay, this is cool. They took this top and put the dumbbell swatches on them, and I like the mixture. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the mixture. Same with this. Like, there's not that many swatches, but it just works. I don't know. Like, it looks really good. I think it's because, well, especially for this one, I think it's because there's that white shirt at the bottom. It just really helps it to blend well together. Okay, we've got our ascot over here. Or our, sorry, our riding boy with the dumbbell. Trying to decide if I like this. I don't know if I like this one as much. Even just on the regular stuff, I didn't really like it as much. But, I mean, again, it's good to have both. Okay, so I did double check the accessories and they were the exact same as the stuff that the women get. So we are moving on to shoes, and there are two shoes that I haven't gone over yet with you. So I'm going to just do those ones since we already did the other ones with Jaina. So the first ones are kind of like Tom's a little bit. I kind of like them. I don't think I like them on him per se, but I see the charm. They almost remind me of boat shoes too. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those, but they look more like Tom's to me. I think that they would look better on somebody else though. Okay, these ones remind me of like royal slippers or like house slippers, which that could be what they are, but I don't like them very much. The shape of them, I think, is what throws me off. They kind of give me the impression of like, or resemblance of clogs. I know that's such a stupid thing to say. But like, they're obviously not as big as clogs, but I just don't like the way they look. Not a fan. Even with the additional emblems, like this looks like the puka shell, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. Okay, now for the animals, we only got, I think, one thing from this expansion pack, and it was a little crown. It was so cute. Oh, and it has swatches, but it is so stinking cute. Like, put that on your animal and it will be adorable. Oh my god. I just kind of wish that they had like collars or capes or something for the animals, but that's okay. I'm not going to be mad about it. Okay, so I did notice that there were no traits that we got with this pack, at least that I could see. I didn't see anything new, but I did notice that there was a new aspiration with this pack in the deviants section, and it is called Social Puppeteer. The sim wants to know everyone's business and are about to extort and expose scandals about whoever they please. That honestly I can understand for royal stuff. Even if you're not a royal, if it's someone that is trying to just dig up dirt on royals because they don't like them, I can see that being a thing too for a storyline. Okay, guys, so we are finally getting to gameplay. Oh my god, that took forever. I am so, so sorry. But I really wanted to get everything packed in for you so that you would know what to expect when you get this game. Or if you haven't found it yet, at least you'll know now. But we are at the residence of the Thebes, and these are Duke and Duchess of the lovely, I think it's Verdamar, or it could be Bellicor. No, it's Verdamar. I just wanted to double check. But look at this freaking, I guess you could call it a castle. It is gorgeous. Actually, could it be called a castle or would it be more of an estate? I don't know. Regardless, it's beautiful. The flowers are beautiful. The like vines climbing up the side of the building are beautiful. Look at the beautiful archways. Like, I love this. And then when you turn around, all of this, all of this, guys, it is beautiful. You can even see the other island over there, or the other district, I guess you could say. But oh my god, it is so pretty. Everything about this I am obsessed with. And I want to just go over, I'm going to close this. I want to just go over some things with you that are in the pack that we didn't have before. And I know in my last playthrough that we had a brief introduction to the genealogy tree or the family tree, whatever you want to call it. But I want to go over it again. And there's also a couple things in the traits that you can acquire that I think we should go over as well so that we are aware of them. The first thing I want to go over is that when you want to become a noble, it is apparently a career. So I did try to find it through her when she went on her phone to try to find a job, even though she technically already has one. It didn't show up. So I don't know if it's because she's already in the career that it didn't show up, but I'm going to have to do some digging on that. But so it shows up as Grand Duchess of Ondarion. So they, I think, are the sole, like, royalty of the districts. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that means. And then it shows respected regent. I don't. Oh, it's a kingdom title. Okay. And then obviously it keeps showing the amount you make per day and then how many vacation days you have available. This little meter over here says champion of the people. Grand Duchess Cordelia is a true hero among the everyday folk of the kingdom, championing the needs of commoners and seeking to improve the lives of all Sims in the kingdom. She has earned the trust of commoner favored nobles, and as a result, it may be easier to discover their secrets. So I like that they have gauges on how things are going in your kingdom. And then they also have tasks that you do to further your promotion. And it also comes with noble duties. So we will also go into that as well a little later because there's some like pie menu things that you need to see and things on your phone that you need to see. It's just a whole lot, guys. So they gave us a lot with this. And I'm so happy that they did. Okay, so in the skills section, you will see that there is a swordsmanship skill, and it says a skill perfect for Sims that want to challenge others to duels and earn rewards through their prowess with a sword. Swordsmanship can be improved via training at the practice dummy, duels with other Sims, or by participating in swordsmanship tournaments from the gazebos in Ondarion. Increasing this skill will unlock new duel interactions, swords at the blacksmith in the workshop in Ondarion, and unlock. Did I? Oh, okay. I was like, did I skip a line or what? And unlock different swordsmanship tournament levels. Swordsmanship can be mentored at the practice dummy. So if you have a high enough level for your swordsmanship, you can become a mentor for younger Sims or Sims your own age, I believe. Pretty much everybody, but I think it would be coolest if you could be a mentor for future generations. So we're going to go on to the next thing. Let me see if I can find it. In the Simology section, there is a new thing for a noble career called Regal Romancer. These noble Sims know the value of seduction and can use their charm to enhance their romantic interests with other noble Sims. They can also seduce rivals into abdicating the throne. It's a reward trait. So, like, hello? Why? I mean, I understand, I guess, but I feel like that's very sketchy, which also makes sense because she's sinister. So we're not going to get into that. But there was another thing. Where did I see it, though? There's just so much, guys. Oh, it's this one in the social groups. So instead of the clubs and the organizations and werewolf packs, you get dynasty. So it says the name of your household up here, and you do have a little section for the details to I think edit, but it shows your rank, which is dynasty head for them. It shows the unity stability of basically all of this. So I'm going to read through this. It's a lot, but I'll try to go fast. Prestige is level 8. So increasing the dynasty prestige levels gives points that the head can spend on dynasty perks. So dynasty prestige is increased by doing activities encouraged by dynasty values, going to work in careers encouraged by dynasty values, going to school with good grades, making new friends and good friends, hosting social events, marrying members of other dynasties, starting alliances and rivalries, being friendly to dynasty allies, and being mean to dynasty rivals. And then dynasty prestige is decreased by doing activities discouraged by dynasty values, going to work in careers discouraged by dynasty values, ending alliances and rivalries, scandals being revealed, and time. So even just time decreases it. So you really have to be on your A game for this. The next one is the unity stability. This is just the prestige, but it says dynasty unity is the average friendship level between all members. The dynasty members will get along great when unity reaches stability, but if it goes into crisis, there will be a lot of conflict. Unity is increased by improving friendly relationships with other dynasty members. Unity is decreased by worsening or forsaking friendly relationships with other dynasty members. Like, there is so much writing on your career as being a royal. So you also get perks, like I mentioned. I will go over these in a second. Or should I do those first? Yeah, let's do these. Let's do the dynasty perks. So it does show that she has 525 available. And then you can go through these. These are the ones I believe that she has already. But you can go through them and choose which ones you want. So there's successes, there's social, there's inheritable traits, which means if you get these ones, it will pass down to your children, and every generation after that, it will only strengthen more and more until you get to like the third generation or something like that. It is legit. Like, it is so cool. I love that they added that in, but I want to get more into this later, but I thought that it was just so awesome to have this section. Okay, so for the dynasty details, so this literally is you deciding what you want to add to, or to or take out of the skills and ideals and alliances and rivalries, all that stuff. You can even add members to the dynasty. So it says, strong as the tides, fierce as the sea, the Thebe are recognized by their family words. We ride the storm. This dynasty is proud of their adventures and the treasures they've collected. Theirs is a mixed lineage, which counts both princesses and pirates in their ancestry. As of right now, they have very high unity stability and very high prestige. So obviously you don't have anything to worry about, but it's just the two of them, husband and wife, Thiago and Cordelia, and they're both dynasty. Well, she's the dynasty head and he's the dynasty heir because it's her family that was, royalty. And so you can change the skills, ideals, alliances, and rivalries, like I said. So it says dynasties can choose up to 3 skills to embrace as dynasty values. Members who engage in the skills encouraged activities will generate prestige for the dynasty. Members will engage in these activities more often on their own, but only if autonomy is set to full in-game options, gameplay, and only if they do not have a dislike activity preference for the skill in question. So you have to or even play chess, use a microscope, use telescope, use science objects, use science table, and it's encouraged to do that, and it will bring you prestige if you do. Same with swordsmanship. It's encouraged to duel and practice with swords. And for mixology, it's encouraged to mix bar drinks, apparently. I don't know why, but we're going to go with it. For the ideals, this says dynasties can choose up to 3 ideals to embrace as dynasty values. Members who engage in the ideals encouraged activities, go to work in an encouraged career, or participate in an encouraged extracurricular will generate prestige for the dynasty. Members who engage in the ideals, discouraged activities, or go to work in a discouraged career will make the dynasty lose prestige. I'm sorry, my fingers keep moving. Most members will engage in the ideals, encouraged activities more often on their own. Again, that's what it says. But however, members who have traits who are opposed to an ideal, for example, the evil trait is opposed to the caring ideal, may engage in discouraged activities more often instead. So, for their ideals, they have bold. So they encourage confident social interactions, rocket science, get tattooed apparently, go skiing, go snowboarding, use water vehicles, go rock climbing, dive in the ocean, duel and practice with swords. This is probably, the pirate part of them. I don't know. That's a lot of crazy stuff. They're encouraged careers and extracurriculars are lifeguard, athlete, secret agent, marine biologist, diver, astronaut, military, and detective. They're discouraged to watch TV or movies on TV and to browse the web. And their discouraged careers are tech guru, freelance programmer, writer, and freelance writer. That's kind of wild, actually. Those are discouraged, but okay. The other one is nature loving. So I'm not going to read through all this. This is way too much. They anything that has to do with nature, animals is a-okay in their book, including the careers and extracurriculars. And then for the jolly portion, like dancing and cheerleading, being funny, watching live entertainment, all that stuff, and video game streamer, cheer team member, mixologist, comedian, all that, all encouraged. And honestly, you can choose which one you want, but if I remember correctly, if you take one out and somebody doesn't like it, it makes you lose prestige. So you need to be really careful with what you do. Now, for the alliances and rivalries, it says that dynasty heads can declare rivalries or form alliances with the head of another dynasty. The dynasty will gain prestige on starting a new alliance or rivalry and from interacting with members of those dynasties, but lose prestige if it is ended. Alliances are harder to start and maintain, but has mainly positive effects, while rivalries are easier to start and uphold, but come with negative consequences. Okay, so the allies for Thebe are the Abrantes. So there's two members of the Abrantes, and that is Cordelia's mother-in-law and sister-in-law. And they don't have a good relationship, unfortunately. I haven't checked to see if Thiago has a good relationship with them, but Cordelia does not get along with them. So almost like a rivalry here. I don't think that they like her either. So it's kind of sad. But if you click the view member list, you get this little section here, and it shows that they can step down, and he can also be kicked out of the dynasty. So that can also lower your prestige as well. So just be careful when you're doing stuff like that, because if they're well liked by people, it's not going to go over well. So I believe I read if they step down, they have to have somebody that they're going to give the throne to. So you need to also keep that in consideration. Unless they just don't have any heirs, then the line ends. So you need to pay attention to that. But they can adopt anybody. They can adopt a child, they can adopt a teen, they can adopt a young adult and an adult, but I'm pretty sure that they have to be like an elder to be able to do that, to get up to an adult. So just that can be used as an heir if you adopt them. If you don't have kids of your own, you can just do it that way. And I feel like that's an easier way to do things. Okay, so if you go right here to view all dynasties, it'll pop this up and it'll show everybody that is their own dynasty. So these are all royals, and I think it's nice to have backstory on them, so you can even look at their profiles this way as well. These are the two that are related to my girl here, Cordelia, and do not like her, and she doesn't like them. So um, we don't have to go through all these right now because they have nothing to do with this playthrough, but I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on that. And then if you do the family tree, this is what pops up. It is massive for Cordelia. Like, okay, she's related to the Montes and she's related to the Caps. So there's more family there. But I think I read that this just means the little border means that they were royal. And obviously, the crown, the one who has a crown, is the one who was in charge, basically. And this one means that that's the dynasty head and the dynasty heir, these little symbols right here. So it's nice to see on a royal standpoint how things are, but it's totally different than the one that I showed you for my other gameplay. So I just wanted to go over it with you really quick. Okay, so if you go to the business portion of your phone, you will see a bunch of things on here regarding the royal stuff that we're going to be going through. So, starting from the top, you can attend political conferences for nobles. You can visit and present at local schools. You can visit kingdom heritage sites. Obviously, you can take a vacation day. This one doesn't pertain. You can give an interview for local newspapers. You can cut ribbons at local businesses that are opening. I think that's it. But it's crazy. I'm pretty sure that those are for like the noble duties that you can do. So it'll be nice to have access to that a lot easier. And I really want to try them out, but I'm not going to do it right now because I'm still having to do a lot of stuff. I think I'm even going to do a separate video for all of the items that you get in this game because this video is already so freaking long and I haven't even covered everything yet. So it's going to take a bit. So bear with me. I think I've gone over pretty much everything that I needed to regarding traits and stuff like that. So now I kind of want to do interactions. So you click, this is the ballroom, and you can click it and you can plan the grand ball event. And you can choose your outfit. You can choose a mixologist like normal. You can choose to invite certain sims. You can require guests to wear masks, and you can choose a color scheme. Dress code, obviously, the same as before. And then you can start an event by selecting a place or have it at your residence. But apparently, the lounge is a nice place to have it as well. So I've heard, but I'm not going to try that right now. But I'm going to click it again. And if you see these green plus things here, this means that it'll be good for prestige. So they want you to dance. They want you to practice the waltz. They want you to sleep on the ground like a psycho. They want you to waltz together. They want you to cowpoke dance, anything. They're okay with that. So if you have a ball here, that's going to up your prestige a lot for this location. And there's also some things that they do not like, and I will show you the symbol for that. So if you go on your computer and you go to, I think it was Web Explorer, right here, watch funny videos on SimTV, negative, 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 because you're browsing the internet and they don't want you to do that. So just letting you know, that is a no-go for them. I also was curious about, because I feel like people that are royal would not be making food for themselves. I feel like they would be relying on help, on a chef. So I was kind of surprised that we don't have a system for that. But I mean, you could always hire a butler and it would be essentially the same thing. So We also have a practice dummy, and this one is just a normal one. So if you click on it, you're going to get high prestige or higher prestige for practicing swordsmanship. So I kind of want to see what she does with that. Okay, let's see what she does. Oh, that sword is nice. And she already had a high level for this, so. Oh, she's got a tattoo. Okay. Don't want to mess with you. Can you imagine just living here, being next to the ocean, getting to enjoy the sights, and sword fighting? It's just, I never thought we would be here without mods. Like, I'm so happy. Okay, so for this next section, we're going to practice the waltz. And he's going to practice making drinks, apparently. Is this waltz music? It sounds weird. Oh, maybe it is. It's just like a new version. I was like, okay. Okay, so apparently this is how you do it. Oh, you can congratulate on new title. You can ask to be a noble advisor. Oh, that's cool. Trying to see if there was a... Oh, here it is. There's a dynasty section. So you can challenge for dynasty headship in a duel. You can challenge for headship in chess. Oh, yes. That is a yes. I'm going to pause really quick so that nothing happens. But we are going to go back. You can usurp dynasty headship. So only if somebody's higher in the dynasty than you. You can leave the dynasty. You can discourage ideal adherence or discourage a romance with somebody. Or you can encourage to start a friendship with somebody, a rivalry with somebody, to court somebody. You know, it's all the typical things you would think a royal would do. Or somebody that wants to be a royal. But it's very cool that they have this stuff. And I like that you can ask people to be a noble advisor. I think that that's really a nice addition because I was wondering how that would work. But let's see if we can... I don't know what this is. Waltz together with Cordelia. I'm kind of curious to see. Let's see how it goes. Ooh. What just happened? Why does he kind of look like a hobo? He does not look like a royalty material. This is cute. Wait a minute. I kind of like this. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see what a ball looks like. Oh my god. I really hope that it's going to be like full and very Bridgerton-esque. Because this is already kind of reminding me of that. And it's going to look even better with the ball gowns and the masks. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is pretty much done now. Like, I've seen the moves already, so I like it though. I'm a fan of the stance. I think that I'm glad that they put it in. And their dancing level is going up really fast. So you get some buffs too. This one is chosen from feeling motivated by someone nearby. Thiago's heart fills with pride at the thought of the trust his dynasty head has placed in him. And I guess that's just because they're married, I guess? I don't know. But Honestly, I think this is really cool that they added that to the game because, we all wanted it. We all wanted to have some balls here. We even have a ballroom outside. So if you want to do an outdoor one, guys, outdoor balls. Yes, please. If the weather is permitting, yes, I would love that. And the backdrop is just so beautiful. We got some fairy lights out here all around. Ugh, I love it so much. I did forget to mention. So there is a sword in the stone thing. We're going to start down here because this is like the main area for it. So if you click it, it'll say examine prophecy. Where is the sword? Attempt to draw sword. The sword is not in the stone. Select where is the sword to find it. So that is a bit of lore, and it's also like kind of like a legendary item that helps with your prestige. So you need to collect a bunch of different things by like fishing and doing excursions and stuff like that so that it'll help. But if you come over here, there's a sword right here. It's a fake one, but it helps with enroll in a swordsmanship tournament. So that those gazebos that they were talking about all over the area is what this is. So you can enroll for swordsmanship stuff there. And we got some people practicing over here. Who is this? Oh, it's a cap. And another cap. And another cap. All the caps are here. Okay. I think, is this our... Oh, this is the blacksmith. Okay. So you can ask the blacksmith to craft a sword. I've not done that before, obviously. But if you go into her... not him. What is this, by the way? Dance floor. My bad. Okay. So he has it too, though. This is a sword that he has. I think it's the exact same one that she does. Why does he have two, though, is the question. I'm so confused. But it's rare. I'm going to set it as her preferred sword because it's the only one she has. But I think I've not done this, so I don't know if it'll give you a choice to design your sword. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. I'm going to just fast forward and we can meet here again. Okay, you cannot make your own sword, but they give you options to choose between. So there's a wooden sword, which would be good for kids. So you don't want to give a child a full, like, metal sword. That'd be scary. But I think it's metal. Is it metal? Now I'm second guessing myself. This is platinum, so I think it's supposed to be like platinum. Ironium? I don't know what that is. But apparently... Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. I thought it was going to say I can't do it because I don't have that stuff. Okay, well, I got a sword. The Bellicord... How do you pronounce that? Rapier? I think? I'll have to see. And you can mount your swords too, so that's pretty cool. So, like, if somebody gifts you a sword, I'm pretty sure you can do that. If they do that, then you can mount your sword in your house. And I love that. Oh, hey, I'm going to grab this. Why not? I got the X marks the spot. Got to get some treasure hunting out of the way while we're in town. There's a suspicious note inside this chest. So let's read it. Ahoy, matey. No need to worry. No one will find our loot. I made sure of that. I'm your master of booty disguises. What? Is this supposed to be like a trail that you're supposed to follow? Because I don't have the time for that. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, just one stop and you got a treasure. That's it. But I guess not. So, this is fine. I'm just here to explore anyway. But what the heck is that? I don't even know where that's coming from. I can't tell. Anyway, if you go up these stairs right here, all the way up, this is her house right here. Who are you talking to?
Moochie Peachy.
Oh, is that your
Mimo
sister?
Lava, Febine Lovo Bonefi.
I think.
Morbi Vumu.
No.
Zerba.
That's... Who is that?
Musti.
Wait, is that Sophia? Double check. Oh, it is. It didn't even look like her. Like, her picture looks totally different. That is his sister. Yes, sister. I thought she had some really hairy legs, but it's just tights. Okay. They're deeply connected. Oof. Okay. What about his mom? Acquaintances and coworkers. And neighbor. What is this unknown favor? I don't know what that is. No. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have a high relationship with her, but he does with Sophia, so that's fine. But like I was saying, look at how in the red she is. And Sophia's kind of in the red too, but not as bad. And freaking Cordelia has a secret love affair that's going on with Fia Acosta. She's wearing the eye patch. Okay. I don't know if she's good or bad, but I guess we're going to find out. I haven't seen her at all since I started this, so I don't know what's going to happen. Another thing that girl, are you We're not about to do that right now. You can do that on your own time. I'm busy with you. I was going to say, you can click on this clock here, and I think it happens in a lot of different houses or households. If you click Inspect Clock, see what happens. Okay, we're going to follow her.
Enrica. Jiklabor? Oh.
Cordelia just discovered something by inspecting a secret passageway. Learn more about this object in the lesson below. So I did read through that earlier, but it's not letting me go into it, which is interesting. I thought that it would automatically let me do it. Because when I read through the lessons earlier, it didn't really mention... Oh, there we go. Cordelia has learned about a new secret passageway entrance. Okay. She had to do it a second time. So you can do... Apparently you can sabotage the cuckoo. Okay. You can explore the secret passageway, and that's another way to get treasure. So... Okay, we need to stop talking to each other right now because I'm more important. Okay, the last thing I want to go over with you guys for this episode is the throne. So if you click it, you get a lot of different things. You can daydream about coronation. You can do a noble promotion, but you do not have, she does not have a high enough career to performance to claim the next title. I'm sorry, I'm getting like, my throat is going really bad. You can enact a noble decree. You can donate to kingdom funds. So when you click that, you can choose 100 simoleons, 1,000, 5,000 to 10,000. So that's nice. You can do noble ventures, which is also the stuff that we saw on the phone, but this is another way to get to it. And then you can do hold court. So you can choose a noble advisor to assist with your duties. A trusted ally is important. In this case, it would be Thiago because he is not it says he's a Grand Duke of Ondarion, but he's not higher than her. So he could easily become her advisor, but we definitely don't want to use them because they are not good for her right now. It would not help her. We can go over here and set kingdom taxes. You can change the amount to very low, low, normal, high, and very high. And then you can abdicate from noble career, which you only do that if like you want to leave the kingdom to go to wow, to go to another world, because as soon as you leave this world, your title and everything goes away. So you just gotta really want to be able to do that if you want to abdicate, but I would not recommend it if you want to be royal. And the last couple is granting a noble title, but she has to be level 10 to do that interaction, and then bestowing a knighthood. So she can choose who is knighted, and then they will leave their career that they have now to join the noble career. So I don't know. Needs to be introduced first. Yeah. I don't know if any of, I mean, this is the guy that I made, but are they not royal? They're not considered royal. Oh, they might be in-laws, because I don't think in-laws are allowed to be in the dynasty. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So that's another thing I just wanted to go over. It's pretty much the last thing I wanted to talk about that I could think of. But I will more than likely be doing another video after this so that I can tell you or show you all the different things in the build buy section that we got for this expansion pack. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun with you, even though it took freaking forever to get it done. I am so sorry about that. But I really just wanted to make sure that you guys had everything available to you. So please, if you want to see more things like this in the future, or if you have any suggestions for me, please just leave them in a comment down below, and do me a huge favor in order to help my channel grow and thrive, whatever else good that can happen to it. Please just leave me a like on this video. And please subscribe to my channel, and we can come together and make a very good community for The Sims 4 and just enjoy each other's company and gaming and, you know, all that good stuff. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!